Hi Fire Signs, these are your general and collective messages for the month of October 2021. Hope you guys are doing well. I haven't done readings in a while now. I was focused on another project. So speaking of which, that deals with handmade and homemade organic wellness, health, skincare, haircare products. You can check that out on Instagram at Shruti Organics and also on Facebook. So we'll get started with your reading. This is general and collective, so please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you feel like this message does not apply to you or it doesn't resonate with you, it's probably not your message at this time, so please don't force it to resonate. I'll do one theme for each fire sign, and then I will do your present energy, what is supporting you and what you want to work on over the month of October. Okay, so let's get started with one main theme for Sagittarius. History. Same as Scorpio. Sagittarius, are some of you dealing with Scorpio person? I don't know. Okay, so Sagittarius, what you want to work on this month is look at your past, look at your learnings from your past, what in your past has worked for you, what has not worked for you, and don't restrict only to your past, also your lineage, also the past of your ancestors. How did they conduct themselves? How did they behave? What were their actions? What were their thought processes? What were their values? Those are things you want to reflect on and get a deeper understanding on this month, Sagittarius. Okay, and learn from your past, learn from their past, learn from the collective past, so that you can take more informed action, so that you can take, you can alter or realign your behaviors, your thoughts, your communication, that which can serve eventually your highest good and the good of everybody around you. Okay, so nothing heavy this month, Sagittarius, some reflection work, I feel like. All right, let's look at one moon message for you guys. Sorry about that. Okay, let's look at one moon message for Sagittarius. Balance, spirituality and practicality, full moon in Pisces. So Sagittarius, from your past, learn what spiritually lifts you higher and put that into practical practice or practical use or day-to-day use, day-to-day habits, actions, operations. Okay, don't go into too much of esotericism, if there is a word like that. So don't float too much in aspects of the universe or aspects of spirituality, because spirituality can have really no meaning or no outcome if we are not able to put them into practical use. Okay, so balance those two, and if you look at your past lessons, the past of your ancestors, the past of your forefathers, that will also help you to balance that. Okay, Sagittarius, nice themes for this month. Let's look at one for Aries. Subconscious, Aries. So I feel like October is going to be a fair month for all signs. Earth signs are remaining now, but so far with air and with water, there's a fair bit of work that all of us are needing to do in this month. All right, so subconscious for you, Aries. So look at what is going on within your subconscious mind. Okay, and the way to do that is to realize, or rather be cognizant of, things that keep popping up for you, things that keep showing up for you, either in thoughts or signs from the universe. So a repetitive situation or repetitive messages or repetitive colors. You have to learn how to look at signs as well. Okay, those are things that are coming up from your subconscious as well. Okay, or signs from the universe that are coming up for you as well. So Aries, in this month I feel like you're going to be exploring some of that. You're going to be exploring some, also maybe some talents in your subconscious, or things that you may have suppressed. Those might be starting to come up in the front for you guys, Aries, this month. Okay, so again for you guys I feel like some reflection work, Aries. Let's look at one moon message for you guys. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. As water fire signs, are you all dealing with water signs? Pisces in particular, I don't know. Okay, so meditate and contemplate. Beautiful with your theme of subconscious. So reflection, meditation will help you a great deal, Aries. Sit in contemplation as well. Do some reflecting activities. Journal if you can. Just try and identify things that are coming up over and over again, especially in your thoughts, because those could be things that are coming up from your surface, from your subconscious, wanting to be heard, wanting to be addressed. Okay, so you have to take it as it applies to you. So in somebody's case it could be this, feeling a need to be more creative, and just having that coming up again and again, that you want to create something, you want to do something creative, you want to do something which is more artistic, or something which gives you more joy at a soul level. And if that thought keeps coming up again and again, maybe that is something that's coming up from your subconscious for you to explore. Okay, Aries, so that's just an example I gave you, so take it as advice to you. So looks like some fair amount of internal work happening for you guys as well, Aries. Let's look at one theme for Leo. Okay, two fell out. I'll read both. Toad and Lantern. Leo, for you. Okay, so I feel like you're going to be getting some guidance in this month, Leo. Okay, somebody is going to be giving you some guidance, or some situations may give you some guidance, or some experiences or something you observe just might give you some guidance. You will also, I feel like, experience a heightened sense of trust and instinct. So you will also, Leo, know instinctively what you should do and what you shouldn't do. Okay, at the same time with Toad, I feel like this month is also going to be light for you, Leo. Thank God. It's going to be light for you, with a lot of humor, a lot of joy, a lot of just a happy time. And through that also, I feel like you will also know instinctively what are happy places for you, which are happy people for you, or which is a happy environment for you, or which is through happiness, through lightness, you will also see an increase in your own ability to be more instinctive, to be to learn how to trust as well. And more importantly, trust your own self, trust your own instinct, trust your own gut, and in that you will also get insights, okay, to whatever it is that you want insights for. All right, let's look at one moon message for you guys. A new start is coming. Beautiful new moon. We have a new moon coming up on October 6th, so new start is coming for you guys, Leo. So whatever it is, if there's something new that you're trying to do, or something new that you're trying to put into practice, do that with humor, do that with joy. Don't get heavy about it. You'll get your guidance as you move along. Okay, take the first step and trust yourself, trust your instincts, and as you move, take one step after another, you'll be guided. Okay, so nice light month for you, Leo, for the month of October. Let's look at what is the present energy. 8 of Swords. So it feels like some of you could be feeling trapped, some of you could be feeling mentally trapped, or even physically trapped. Okay, some of this could be because of external influences, some of this could be your own doing. Internally you may just be feeling like you may have taken on too much, maybe, or you may have taken on more than you can handle, and that might make you feel trapped. Or there could be just some thoughts in your head or some ideas in your head or some past learnings that you may feel a little trapped with. Like you may feel like you don't know how to get out of it. You may feel a little hopeless or a little like blinded. Maybe you may feel like there's no way out, or you're not able to see really a new an outlet or a direction in which you should move. Okay, so if this is what you are doing to yourself, know that this is all false. The minute you decide to snap out of self-sabotage thought process, you can come out of this 8 of Swords. On the other hand, if this is externally happening to you, trust your instinct, especially for you Leos. Trust your instinct. For you Sagittarius, look at your past. That will give you the answer to move forward. And for you Aries, look at your subconscious, listen to your subconscious, and in that you will know your answer in how to move forward. Okay, let me do a clarifier for that. Okay, 9 of Swords, 8 and 9. So there could be some mental anxiety happening also. Okay, so you could be feeling trapped, you could be feeling burdened, overburdened. Some of you could be going through some guilt, and that could be causing you mental anxiety. That may be making you feel, some of you, it may be making you feel like you're not safe, you're not protected, and there's just too much of mental anxiety happening for you. Maybe sleepless nights for some of you, maybe not being able to get good sleep or sound sleep for some of you. This looks like that's going to be happening for you guys for the month of October. Let's look at what is supporting you. 3 of Swords. So there is some element of disappointment, heartbreak or sorrow coming to an end, because I asked what is supporting you. So if your 3 of Swords is supporting you, it means it's coming to an end. It's coming to a point of healing, some sorrow, some sadness, okay, some disappointment as well. Too many? I'll shuffle again. Some of you could just be disappointed with yourself also, and you may be overcoming that, okay, because you're also feeling too overburdened, and maybe you've taken on more than you can handle, okay, more than that's possible for you to handle, and that may be making you feel disappointed with yourself, but you're overcoming that as well. Okay, King of Cups, beautiful card. So support coming in, emotional support coming in for you guys, fire signs, okay. Creativity coming in. Creativity will also help you to come out of any sadness or disappointment that you may be experiencing. Also just a more emotionally balanced month, rest of the month, emotionally balanced. Let me see one more for the King of Cups. Okay, yes. So you got the 6 of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups as clarifiers for your King of Cups. So definitely this is about balance coming back in. Okay, any sense of loss that you may have experienced, especially like loss of creativity or loss of just, a zest for life, or loss of just, feeling appreciated or feeling fulfilled or feeling like you have emotional support or people who care for you, any of that. If you felt a loss around that, that's being balanced again with the 6 of Pentacles as well. So I think good support for you guys in this month. You're going to be overcoming all of this, fire signs. Nice. Let's look at one thing you want to actively work on. King of Pentacles. Okay, so you want to work on being more grounded, you want to work on being more focused, you want to work on being more action oriented, you want to work on being more sincere, truthful, and just more solid. Okay, work on your money as well, fire signs. Yeah, Ace of Swords under your King of Pentacles. So definitely you want to work on more clarity, more clear thinking, and then grounding it. Okay, so whatever ideas you're getting, if there are any ideas that you're getting, especially regards to your money, especially regards to your tangibles, work on those ideas and be clear in your thought process, be clear in your communication as well, so that you're able to put them into real life practice, so that you're able to put them into reality practice. Okay, so you want to work on those things, fire signs. Okay, it's interesting how not a single fire sign card has come out for you guys. So it looks like this month is going to be more about, a little about, mental thought process, quite a bit about mental thought process actually, a little bit about money, material, tangible things, and a fair bit about your emotions as well. Okay, something new is coming for fire signs at the end of this month, that's for sure. Just take care of your individual themes and I think you should be doing fine. So not a very heavy month. Any of this, if you are experiencing this 8 of Swords and this 9 of Swords, which is anxiety and feeling trapped or feeling like you don't have a way out, that's primarily, I feel like you're doing it to yourself. Okay, you're unnecessarily causing yourself anxiety, so you need to stop doing that, so that you can welcome the support that is being given to you in the form of creativity, in the form of emotional support, in the form of people who are concerned about your emotional well-being. Okay, and if you allow that to come in, any disappointment, any sadness that you may experience or may have experienced, that'll get balanced out. Alright, and that will also then help you to be more grounded, to be more solid, to be more focused and task oriented with a more clear line of thought. Alright, this Ace of Swords that you need to work on, which is your clarity of thought, clarity of communication, this will happen if you can work on this. Okay, this. So for each one of you, you've got your answers already. You balance Sagittarius for you, you balance spirituality and practicality, Aries for you, you meditate and contemplate, and Leo for you, a new start is coming. So you keep your sense of humor intact, you keep your sense of lightness, and then through that you will get your guidance as well. Okay, for this anything new. Okay, let's look at one gods and goddesses blessing. Mahadev Shiva, beautiful blessing to get. Sexual prowess, union with a good marriage partner, detachment from life's unexpected changes, and numerous benefits from worldly enjoyment to liberation. Okay, so again, Lord Shiva, this also came out for air signs. So Lord Shiva is the Lord of transformation. He is the God of destruction and regeneration. Okay, so whatever you are feeling, if at all you are feeling like things are being razed to the ground or around you or within you, or something is seemingly coming to an end, or something is seemingly causing you anxiety or making you feel like a sense of hopelessness or a sense of being trapped or burdened, know that Lord Shiva is blessing you with the ability to transcend that, okay, towards moving to a place of non-attachment, moving to a place of more being more peace, more at peace, being more calm. And through all of that, any disappointment, any sadness or any sorrow that you feel, that will also get uplifted. Okay, you keep your focus on being dedicated, diligent and task oriented and doing the work. So don't just talk, but also start doing the work that is required to be done. Okay, fire signs, nothing heavy. I don't think it's a heavy month for you guys. A lot of it I think you're doing to yourself, so you can stop doing that actually. Okay, work on your individual themes and this will automatically take care of itself because you've got good support in place as well for you guys. Okay, alright, so I hope that this helped you guys. fire signs, and you guys have a great rest of October, and I will check back again with you guys next month. See you.